Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com with another match with the Mardu burn. I think this is a very keepable hand. Again, it's weird. On the play, it's a little bit better than on the draw. We do have 4 fetch lands. We need to avoid drawing into another land, as 4 lands is a lot for burn. Lightning Bolt, Boros Charm, Eidolon. And we're up against a Godless Shrine that comes in play tap, so no free damage. That was a great draw for us. I think I will. Let's see, we'll just get basics here. Which actually I probably shouldn't have got a basic because Path Exile is a real thing in his deck. And we're going to run out of targets. So he's down to 19. We'll probably cast an Eidolon next turn depending on what he plays. Mutavault. Mutavault, Mutavault, Mutavault. It's going to be a Spellskite. Don't know if I care too much. Ugh, that was the worst draw. Does he block here? He does. That's fine. We will thin out our deck some more. This time, I am going to take some damage. I'm going to go get a Sacred Foundry. And we'll go Eidolon. Mutavault is thinking it's going to double Mutavault. That's going to be hard for him to really cast much in his deck. Having a clue what I'm going up against. Absolutely clueless. Need to draw into a non-land one of these times. We'll go ahead and oh, did I queue up with the wrong deck too? I think I might have queued up with a Naya burn here. We'll check in the sideboard instead of Mardu. So this will be a Naya list. I attack him with both of these. If he activates a Mutavault, I'm going to have to make the trade. Well, he could actually redirect to the Spellskite. But that's at 2 damage. I'm actually okay with that. And he is going to activate and see where he blocks. I actually probably should have killed in response. That might actually be okay with me if he just kills a Mutavault. Takes no damage. I take damage if I... Whatever, we'll bolt it off. He could Path Exile the Swiftspear in response. I can steal Boros Charm to make my guys indestructible. I don't think that's the right play, though. I think I want to keep this Eidolon alive. Could be some sort of pure steal. I'm not quite sure. So he's going to change the target to Spellskite. So do I keep my Eidolon alive? Is the question. No, that's fine. I'll make the trade here. Now, I'm worried about a Path Exile because if he's past my Swiftspear, then I am in. Yeah, I was worried about that. What is he pathing? Pathing targeting his own Spellskite? Am I reading that correctly? So now do I keep my... I think I might want to keep my... Jeez, I hate doing this. Especially at the amount of damage. This is the Naya list. I apologize. I queued up with the wrong one. So it's going to be out of sequence a little bit. I guess this will be match number 1 with Naya. Let's see. We get the Sacred Foundry. Go down to 11. Go down to 9 after this. I still think this is worth it. He wants this Eidolon dead. So I'm down to a 9. He's at 15. I kill a Mutavault. I only have lands left in my deck, though. Don't know if this is going to be in the right play or the wrong play. I have no clue what list this is. I have no clue what he's running. This second Mutavault's going to be a little bit of a pain to deal with. Bramaz. That's a tough one for me to deal with. Especially with Wooded Foothills number... Do I even have anything I can grab with that? I just keep it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. We want to attack, and I think Bramaz is going to get us. Not a lot we can do against Bramaz. We can block the token, go down to 6, but I really can't cast anything with him being able to get in there for 3 damage each turn. Like, he does have to worry a little bit about attacking with Bramaz. I'm thinking this is going to be some sort of tokens list. I'm not quite sure. Or just Bramaz control with a mid-range with white-black. We could be missing another color here. Mutavault is the card that I don't quite understand. Again, maybe he's just using it for value. Does not attack. That's good for us. There's a Rift Bolt. Put it at Stomping Grounds. Pass a turn. Rift Bolt. Oh, Rift Bolt is sorcery speed. Yuck. We need to draw into the Lightning Helixes. He is going to attack in. Go ahead and block. Take 3, go to 6. There's a Lightning Bolt. This is going to make my plan a little bit easier. We can kill the Bramaz. Worked last time, so I'm sure he's going to attack it again. So we'll block here and block here. And now in his incept, we can bolt off the Bramaz. And I'm actually going to go get thin out the deck some. Aven Mind Sensor's fine. I don't even need this land. And we miss, but that's fine. I don't need it. We will Rift Bolt off the Aven Mind Sensor. Or possibly even Shard Volley off of it. Yeah, Rift Bolt actually would have been a little bit better because we still a little bit vulnerable to that Mutavault. Well, I think we just have to go for broke here. Get him down to a 7. And we need to draw into runner Lightning Helixes. I actually think there's sideboard, though. There's one main board, so I don't even know if I can go runner. So just going to go Lingering Souls. He will need to block them, though. I need Searing Blaze here. Not a Wooded Foothills. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to lose this. Attack in. Probably just block with 1. I would just block with 1. Just going to keep this card in my hand. I'm not going to activate a Wooded Foothills. He'll most likely just flash back the Lingering Souls. So this is actually looks to me like his Death and Taxes. A little bit of like or Deadeye Ale is what they call it. It's going to have like possibly some rats in here. There's Bramaz number 2. Gets in with the Spirit. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And flashes back the Lingering Souls. So, see if we can... Okay, I'm done with this game. We'll go on to the sideboard. A lot of lands. Helixes seem okay in here. Destructive Reveille. Is he running Intangible Virtues? I'm thinking he's going to bring in some hate cards, so Destructive Reveille will come in. Molten Rains can actually kill those. I'm going to bring in the Molten Rains. Don't know if I like them. Kor Firewalker's no need. Searing Blaze are great. Lightning Helixes are amazing. Skullcracks probably do need to come in as well. I'm sure he's going to bring in some sort of way to gain life. The cards that come out is... I'm just not a fan of Goblin Guides. Eidolons seem alright. Eidolons actually seem in my favor. But any sort of creature in this where he's going to be chump blocking is not good. I'm even going to take out the Swiftspears. I think that they're weak in this. We'll keep Eidolon, Skullcracks. Boros Charms are fine. Rift Bolts are fine. Searing Blazes are great. Destructive Reveilles are great. Lightning Helixes are great. Did I see any enchantments, though? Possibly let's go down to 2 Destructive Reveilles. I'm going to keep the Grim Lavamancers. They're pretty much value in this deck. And I guess we'll go down to 1 of Molten Rain as well. We'll submit this. Another one of these weird hands. I think I'm done with these. We'll keep it. I need some help. We have 9 damage and 8 damage in our hand. But... getting very unlucky actually with the amount of lands that we're seeing in opening hands. These are really awkward hands because you take away one of these and you're left with a 6. You keep 3 land hands. So this is fine for a 6. So 4 is on the verge. I guess this would be better with like a lot of Searing Blazes in our hand and maybe not so much with Lightning Helixes. Bramaz is tough with burn. You'd have access like Raining Volley. We'll Wooded Foothills. Pass a turn. Most likely bolt him in a turn. It's burn, that's what you do. Would love to see a Grim Lavamancer. Yeah, we'll thin this out. Again, I think that we keep up. We'll get a Sacred Foundry. And we'll start with a bolt. So again, I'm not quite sure if Destructive Reveille is something we bring in. I might just have a dead card. Rift Bolt's fine. We'll suspend it. Pass a turn. I think that a lot of these decks do utilize swords in Deadeye Ale. It is going to be Pack Rat. That's why the Mutavault's in here. And then swords are great with Mutavaults. And I could even think like Batter Skull might even be coming in. Cards like that. So I think Destructive Reveille might end up being a great card. Bramaz is rough, though. I don't think there's, besides dishing out double spells, he's hard to deal with. Like Lightning Helixes, though, that can put you over the top against these aggro based matches because you can do 3 damage to their face and still gain 3 life. Again, though, we only have 5 damage in our hand. We need to draw into 4 spells and avoid lands. No second turn play, which is great. So this just allows us, I think, we can actually just go get a Stomping Grounds and play tapped. Put him down to 14. There's a Boros Charm. We'll put this into play tap too. But we do not have an answer for the timely reinforcements. If he's got timely reinforcements, he'll gain 6 life. And that is very rough. I'd actually like to see just a Bramaz come out. Vile. That gives us a target. Woo, that's awesome. And Leonin Arbiter. So we'll kill it. Down to a 12. He gets a 2-2. I don't care about a 2-2. We're still at a healthy 16. All right, so let's draw into another great card here. Spike is fine. I'm okay with that. Just need another 2 damage spell, and we're good. And avoid him from gaining life. We've thinned out quite well. I could see a Tectonic Edge going for a Stomping Grounds here. Yep, and that's what it looks like he's doing. No even point to tapping it. We've got the Destructive Reveille out of the way. Cost him a card to do that. Attacking him with the Arbiter is fine. And Tidehollow Sculler. Jeez, that card's actually good. That was actually really, really good. Because if he enters a battlefield, opponent visits his hand, you choose a non-card. Well, let's let him have the option. No, we have to Boros Charm here. And he gets the Helix. So pretty clutch card. I guess it's another reason for Destructive Reveille. It can kill that. We do kill it, though, to get it back. Which will force him to find another answer for the Lightning Helix, which could easily be a Duress. Thoughtseize will not work, because it still puts him in that 3 damage. And there's Bramaz. But, wow, we drew in the perfect card. There's Lava Spike and Lightning Helix. Alright, so I still think Destructive Reveille stay in. I'm not quite sure. Molten Rain's looking better and better. On the play, I don't like Molten Rain, though. I'll bring in one more Destructive Reveille or Molten Rain, or maybe a Shard Volley. Huh. Alright, we're going to keep this. Unfortunately, this is not going to be a keepable hand for us. No lands. Hopefully our opponent has to follow suit and mold a 6. No, he does not. He likes his hand. I mean, this... And that's another mulligan. And that's another mulligan. And we'll keep this. Unfortunately, that's the way life goes. We're getting flooded out and then into a lot of... Or no lands. He gets the Vile draw, which is very good. And we'll start off with a Spike. But it's really hard for us to win this. We do have 9 damage on board if we can get another Searing Blaze. But we have a lot of dead draws. We can suspend a Rift Bolt. We have a Lightning Bolt. See if he burns himself. That'd be perfect for us if he did. Skullcrack's nice, but we'll just suspend a Rift Bolt. Pass the turn. If he gets a Burmaz out, I don't think we can race that. I don't think we'll be able to do enough damage. Especially if he goes like, he could easily go Tighter Sculler here. And that forces me to kill it. It's just a card that I get back. Nothing though. So, I mean, upkeep it, he could actually, after I use the Rift Bolt, he could flash in a Sculler. Which is probably what's going to end up happening. There's a Boros Charm. That's not good for us. 4, 10. We only have 13 damage at the moment. Arbiter is very rough for us as well, because then that's most of our lands. Nothing though, so you can put this up to 3. Have some Burmaz come out for free. Double Mutavault's going to be tough. Very tough to race. I'm going down to an 18. Maybe he just has a really, really bad handful of lands. Possibly. Sarah Avenger. I think we just stick to the plan. We desperately need a land to come out next turn. That is not a land. Yeah, I think that for us to win that had to be a land, because it's going to be 7 damage next turn. He's going to vial in something. We could have killed his Avenger right here, and then he'd be down to an 8, and then we'd have the 8 damage on board. But it's just 2 turns, and I die here with the swings. Well, no, he didn't flash something in, so that's actually a lot better. When he activates Mutavault. Tech Edge doesn't do anything versus me at this point. Pretty disappointed with those mulligans. So I think that against this hand, basically any even average or even under average hand would have been really good versus this draw. Brutal Horde Chief. That is a card I've not seen in Modern. It does gain him that pivotal 1 life. But we have one more shot, though, to the land. Kill off the Brutal Horde Chief. Land for the win? That is not it. So we lose. He activates and kills us. And we didn't have a land until 2 more turns. So, anywho, having some pretty bad luck with Burn here. We'll keep up a few more. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.